I'm back. He's there. That side.
Yeah.
There we go. There we are.
Happy Monday, Andy.
Happy Monday to you as well, mate. I've got a bit of echo, Scott. You got me on double loud or something?
Don't think so. I can,
it's gone now.
Turn you down.
It's gone now. Don't turn me down. No one's ever turned me down, Scott.
I don't think I can ever turn you down.
No, never you could turn me down. Never you could. Is anybody watching, do you think? Or have they all gone to the pub? We've all got the pub inside on the nicest day of the week.
That's it. I mean, we've had all this time we can sit outside. It's been absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
Now we can go inside, and everyone's like, great. Finally get to enjoy it without the wind, rain, and all that. And it's finally nice. Although saying that, I've just spotted a very dark cloud.
That's just above you, mate. I've got sunshine over the hospital.
Yeah, no, it's just me then.
Yeah, it's just you. Good evening, Jane. Good evening, Face. Good evening, Lou. Out there as well. Good
evening, all. So, I mean, just while we're talking early doors, I mean, I'm quite excited tonight because we've got an Andy recommends as normal, but I believe that it's a bit of a mystery one.
Well, it's not a mystery as into what it is, but the mystery is in the packet, I think. Although knowing Face, who actually sent it, yeah. Anyway, let's do it later. Let's do it later. But we have got a first ever product sent in review.
I mean, we're going big time, aren't we?
We are going big. I mean, and it's not even local, Scott. It's not even like just nipped up the A456 or the 449 or anything like that. Oh no, this is straight up the M5 from deep down south.
I mean, that's when you know you've made it.
It is. Really? It's quite. It came with a little note, which I'll read it all out when we get to that section of the show.
Well, we now have 11 people joined us, and there's not 11 comments in the chat. So get in there, say hello. We want to know who you are and who's watching, and of course, tell us your stories from the week. We always make ourselves look stupid, but we need to hear your stories as well.
What's happened in your week? RWS is in town. The mill's in town. The mother's in town. Look, just found you. I'm here now, lads. It's right. Okay, start the show. Start the show, Scott. Linda is here now. It's okay. Everybody breathe. Start the show. Linda is in town.
The question is, Andy, has the show started until I've stripped off? Is the question.
There's various points in the show where we could call it the start, isn't there? Obviously, the start.
Yeah.
Then obviously Linda announcing her appearance could be classed as a start. You taking off your shirt could be the start. Yes, it's a difficult one, isn't it? It's a difficult one.
Although most people probably say me take off a shirt, it's probably the end. It's when they turn off. Yeah.
Could be the end of our careers. I mean, our careers off at me talking like we've got a career.
We do this professionally.
We do this professionally every Monday for an hour. Yeah, we are professional Monday nights. Although Scott does his podcasts and his quizzes and his MCing next season, back up the areas, I'm sure.
Oh, can't wait for that.
Yeah, that won't be long now, will it? August is starting again, doesn't it? Look at that.
Yeah, second week in August we should be starting back. But I was up there the other day sorting out the PA box, giving it its spring clean.
Nice, ready for the return of MC Jones up at the kiddie areas.
It was great to be back, and that was just to be back cleaner, and that felt good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's happening in your week this week, Scott? You've had Scott's had a bit of exciting news with his video. He's got Scott's quiz show. Scott does a quiz show that some of you will have attended, will know about. He does a online quizzing, which is brilliant. If ever you're a bit of something to do on a Friday night and you don't want to go out, then Scott's your man to go on his quiz. Worcestershire speed quizzing, is it, Scott?
That's the one, mate. Worcestershire smartphone quizzing, yeah.
It's not, but he's had an intro video made by the guy that does the darts, because Scott went on the lash with him in Vegas, and because he's a cheeky bugger, he messaged him and asked him if he remembered him. And if he'd do him an intro video for his quiz, the bloke that does the darts interest, and he remembered Scott and his banter about kiddie areas, and sent him a video to do his intro.
If you don't ask, you don't get. That's what I say. Yeah.
Yeah. See, amazing. Scott was like a little child in a candy shop. He was.
I just love that looking back. That I was in Vegas, and I was out drinking with a famous announcer who used to do all the boxing and everything. And my go-to was, I want to tell him everything I know about the areas. I mean, talk about being like, you know, alive for the party and.
So the blokes MC'd at big boxing matches and darts matches and all sort of thing, and you're telling him about Agbra up the road. Fair play to you. But he remembered it, didn't he? He remembered it. Yeah? You don't remember any shit he said?
No, I mean, I'm guessing it was probably because he remembered it because it's probably the worst time of his life. He's been stuck in the corner with me going, did you know that Harry's had the first floodlit game as well?
Leslie Woodward-Wallace has popped in from wet and windy Broadstairs. Is that where they do? That sounds like it should have a place that's like up down. What's it called? Upstairs, downstairs, or Downton Abbey. That's where Broadstairs sounds like it is. But I'm sure Downton Abbey is probably in Downton, isn't it?
I would have thought so. I would have thought that it's an Abbey, maybe.
You're in Kent, ain't you, Leslie? I'm sure you're in Kent. Linda Woods, she had her phone. I evidently locked my phone. She couldn't get it fixed till today.
So, just to go on Broadstairs, it's a coastal town in the Isle of Thanet, is it?
Yeah, Kent.
It's in Kent, East Kent.
Oh, there you go. Can you tell us a fact about Broadstairs, Scott, and we'll see if Leslie can confirm.
Okay. It is part of the civil parish of Broadstairs and St. Peter's, which includes St. Peter's, obviously. It has a population in 2011 of 25,000, apparently. There's not much going on there, mate, to be honest. I'm struggling here.
Come on, Leslie, throw us in some excitement of Broadstairs. Has he got a chip shop? That's what we want to know.
It's on the coast. It's got to have a chip shop.
Well, a chip shop.
I mean, it's what they're made for, isn't it?
It is what they're made for.
Yeah, without studying it all, there's not. I mean, it looks like it can get very busy down there.
Oh, look at that. She's in Dumpton. Oh. It's the former hometown of Charles Dickens.
Oh, there we go.
Have a look for Dumpton.
I've just literally learned everything I needed to know, and
you haven't had location. I'm just going to have a look I'm going to have a look at something as well.
I mean, it's just turning into a bit of a lesson more than anything, isn't it?
It is, and this is. What's going on there? So while you're looking for that, here we go. This is what her theme tune. This is what they play at all the council meetings.
Here is the clock, the Trumpton clock.
Dumpton clock, isn't it?
Steadily, sensibly, never too quickly, never too slowly, telling the time called Trumpton. Pew, pew,
Barney McGrew, Cuthbert, Dibble, and Grub. There we go. Pew, pew, Barney McGrew. That's the fire station down there. When they get their 999, they'll come out hanging off the side of the fire engine down in Dumpton. Pew, pew, Barney McGrew, Cuthbert, Dibble, and Grub. Who's the guy that sang Common People? He lives here. Jarvis Cocker, isn't he?
Yep, Jarvis Cocker from Pulp.
From Pulp, he lives there.
Yeah.
And the pub is beautiful. It sells jellied eels, apparently, Face is saying.
Yeah, there you go.
Alan Turner's down in Weymouth. I love Weymouth. Lots. Used to go there with the kids. I've been many years, but I love that place.
What I like what Al's done there as well is so Al, as a lot of people might know, owns his own establishment, Pockets Snooker Club. They've reopened today.
Yeah, and where's Al?
I love that. I was like, reopened it, but I'm popping off down the seaside.
Yeah. Stuff them. Yeah, not bothered. Not bothered.
Exactly. Just
I mean, that's like blowing it in the face of your like punters, isn't it? Really. I didn't need you anyway. I'm off down the holiday park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Well, what's Leslie put? Who's the guy that sang? Oh yeah, so I've already answered that one. Jennifer, Scott, you cold? No, it's ready for the big reveal. I'm actually literally the opposite. I'm sweating, but it's all worth it because well, it's normally around about 8 o'clock ish. I strip and reveal my t-shirt underneath.
You've seen this, Jet. Surely you've seen it, Jennifer. You haven't missed those, have you?
I hope you haven't, because it is the highlight of the show.
It is, without a doubt. It's better than that. I'm just getting ready. Yeah, it's better than that.
If you haven't yet seen them, get ready for it. I mean, I'm going to go for 8 o'clock. If I pass out before then we might have a problem, but should be okay.
Alan's asking, Trumpton or Campbellwick Green? Discuss. What's that round thing that they throw at the Olympics? Not that one.
The discus.
Discuss.
I fell right out, didn't I?
You did, didn't you? One of them little mixed birds just bought a house in Crantock. One of them little mixed birds. There's Face with his Encyclopedia of Modern Music.
I know I got quite excited actually because I sometimes I have to spend a bit of time in Newcastle, and I found out that I'm a big fan of Steps, and there is a member of Steps, Faye, that lives in Newcastle.
Is that the blonde one? No, that's Joe, isn't he?
No, that was Escom 7.
It was, yeah. Yeah. I
mean that's a bit of an insult to me, but she's a blonde one though. I will give you that. You were kind of right, just wrong band.
Is that the one that was in that dinosaur thing? One with Hannah. That was Hannah, wasn't it? What was she in? Was she S Club 7 as well?
Hannah was S Club 7, yeah. You have to
Mike Nolan lives there, and his sisters.
Nice.
Camberwick, look at Face. He's like Rachel Riley throwing around his spelling corrections. I would have gone Campbellwick as well. I thought it was Campbellwick. Campbell. Mike Nolan, he was a lonely fella, I bet. They couldn't even have a girlfriend without being compared to the other 27 sisters he got. Chigley, yes. Evening, Craig. Evening, John. John, last week's guest. I haven't spoken to him since. Been so busy. Exceptional guest last week, John. Thank you very much for your time. Brilliant last week. Lots of comments posted, John.
Yes, I even had people stopping me in the corridors at work last week and commenting how much they enjoyed John being on.
There you go, John. You got yourself a job.
Yeah. And a fan club by the sound of it.
Say again.
And a fan club by the sound of it.
Yeah, it was great, John, to have you on. And we did get a lot of comments about your insightful stories. Trumpton, Camberwick Green, or Chigley. Scott Jones, you stun me. Steps, NMS.
Yes. I mean, I don't know whether I should admit this, but in November, I'm going to see Steps live.
That's
so
fine.
Probably about the 10th time.
Hey? You've seen them 10 times?
I've seen them like more or less every tour they've ever done.
And they've done 10? Well, I suppose they've been together a few years, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, in 2012, I went to 2 different tours in 1 year. That was absolute scenes.
Absolute scenes.
One in April the 12th, and then the other one was sometime in the 5th of December, I think, if I remember.
Absolute scenes. That's not what you'd expect NME to say, is it, if they put a headline?
No, that's why, if I was in charge, mate, that's what I'd be putting all over it.
What is H? I'll say that H is banged up. What's he banged up for?
If you got the wrong Ian Watkins, there is an Ian Watkins that's banged up, but it was the one from Lost Prophets, not the one from Steps. Because H's real name is Ian Watkins, and there was one from Lost Prophets.
Why did he call himself H then?
I do actually know this.
Oh, God,
but I can't remember.
I didn't think you would. I was hoping you wouldn't know this.
I can't remember, but I do remember seeing what the H stood for. But yeah, I'll find out before the show's up, mate. And
I was doing some tidying up, just moving on from H. Talking of Sam.
Okay, the H thing that I was on about is from Line of Duty.
Okay. Sorry.
The main character in it that was like doing all the bad stuff, apparently, was called H.
Okay.
And he got locked up at the end.
Okay, that's it. Cheers for being very, very current there, Al, with your television. I don't watch television, so I have no idea what you're on about, but very current. How about that? Al Turner can't be asked to be at his club opening, but he'll tell you about the telly. Hey, You know what I'm saying? Can't be arsed.
What is down in Weymouth? Watching Line of Duty?
Watching Line of Duty. He's sat in Weymouth. That's what he's doing. Got it on a box set or something, ain't he? I like Russell's Yaya. What was it? Yaya Ding Dong.
Yeah.
I like his answer to why he's called H.
Hopeless. It actually stands for hyperactive.
Oh, is that what they call it? Okay, right, fair enough. What's it?
I do remember it now, isn't it?
Hyperactive. Oh dear. Lou Smith's off to see Tom Jones in September. I must admit, I've got a lot of gigs with RWS this year, but they've all been moved to next year again. Guns N' Roses. Oh, that's with my lad. Pearl Jam. The Hollies.
The Hollies.
Yeah, all been moved to next year, even though some of them weren't till November. So, but rather be safe than sorry. So I'm quite happy with that. We will see them eventually. No biggie.
Yeah. I saw the Hollies down at the Glades in Kidderminster.
Yeah, I must admit, I'm going to see the Guns N' Roses, but this is the third rescheduling for 2022 now. Going there, my lad. Looking forward to Pearl Jam. Not really a massive fan, but I just think they're someone you should see. But I must admit, my favourite I'm really looking forward to is the Hollies. I am proper looking forward to them. The Guns N' Roses is with the original lineup. By the time I play it, they might all be dead. So I don't know if Axel will make it. But yeah, I am really looking forward to the Hollies. That'd be really great. I love the Hollies. But I did some clearing up the weekend, Scott. I'm trying to get some. I've got a garage I haven't touched since I moved in, so I've been bringing some boxes in, loads of books, and in one of the boxes was some books that my mum had packed for me, signed books, because I used to collect autographed biographies and things. So my mum used to get them for me as presents and stuff like that. And she boxed some up, which I'd forgotten were in there. They were bubble wrapped up in this box. Anyway, I don't know where this has come from or who got it, but in the box I opened was a signed photograph. Does anybody know who that is? It's named on the bottom, but I'm not going to tell you.
He looks like someone familiar, but I don't think I could put a name to it.
This was in one of the boxes.
I mean, I'm waiting for someone like Face to come on.
It's someone a bit older.
I think it's I can't think of his name now.
There's a few people.
I think I've seen some answers coming through that make sense now. But I thought it was Grandpa. So I can't remember.
It is Bob Holness.
Yeah.
All the best, Bob. I found this in a box of books. I don't know whether my mum had got it or what, but yeah. So I'm going to get that framed and stuck on the wall because he's the most famous person I've ever met after you, Scott.
Cheers, mate. I was a bit worried then.
Bob Holness. I'll have a peep, please, Bob. That's correct. Bob Holness off Blockbusters. NMS, just to say, the Hollies are on in Birmingham, so you could go yourself. Birmingham. It's an evening with as well, I think, so there'll be a bit of chatting as well, so it's not just the music. But yeah, Bob Holness, look, he was in a box of books that I found that I put out on my shelves. I even found a book signed by Terry Waite about his ordeal in Iraq, I think it was, wasn't it? So I put that on my to-read shelf. Quite looking forward to that one, but that'll be interesting.
There we go. Yeah. NMS has put, he was good friends with Rusty Lee. My brother used to do his car for him.
Of course he did. Of course he did. Of course. Why would I even think that would be a moment worth talking about? NMS is in the show. She is Bob Holness's love child. How was I not to know that? Obviously, that was going to happen. Sorry. Forget it. It ain't even Bob Holness. Not bothered. It's probably some bloke with a mask on. It's probably one of the Chuckle brothers. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I think, though, I do kind of owe a bit of an apology to NMS because on Thursday, it was her daughter's birthday on Friday. And on Thursday, I watched her for her birthday, her daughter get hit in the face with a pie, with a little birthday cake. And I did nothing about it. I just stood there and laughed. I mean,
some things you've got to laugh at. I mean, you've got to take some people's pain and laugh at it.
That's it. So
that's the way it is.
I would say I apologise, but in fairness, if I got to do it again, I'd stand there and laugh again. Yeah. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, don't apologise. Don't apologise.
No. Although we have had from Linda saying that I look too warm. You could always take that jumper off. I'll tell you, Linda, we're literally just over 5 minutes away from the striptease.
We are moments and moments away. Rusty Lee, what a voice, wonderful voice. Lives in Bewley now. I think she always lived in Bewley, didn't she? Used to park her Ferrari in the town. I always remember that. Outside Teddy Gray's when she got herself a loaf of ice cream. Blind Lemon drummer is my brother. Oh,
yeah, I've done them loads of times.
There you go. So you should have a contact. You can get yourself some free shampoo and get to see Blind Lemon if you're mates with Jenny Ball.
There we go. Voucher savers and a gig. What more can you want?
NMS's daughter loved it. She said, "You're lovely, Scott."
Wait, there we go. Oh, there we go. I'd be fair, NMS. I gave her a $5 to say that. So.
Yeah. Put a 5 in the pie. Did you put a 5 in the pie?
I did. You know, we're not all bad. No. I think in the video there's a bit where her boyfriend says, "Oh no, I've got you a towel." You know, and you just hear me go, "What? You know, he's thoughtful. Yeah, smash the pie in your face, but he'll get you a towel after. He's not an animal." Good stuff. Yeah, Blind Lemon are a great band. They are. I've seen them quite a few times.
Not as many times as Steps, though, eh?
No.
No scenes when you saw them twice in a year, was there?
I don't think I've ever seen Blind Lemon twice in a year, man.
No, you wouldn't even bother. Would you get out of bed, would you? Just
seen them once a year, that's enough. But Steps, it's another whole new ball game, mate. But yeah, Russ says, I hope you've got something underneath. Well, that could be the trick tonight. You never know.
Russ, if you haven't seen the unveiling of this, then you're in for scenes. Scenes is my word of the night tonight.
Scenes.
Scenes. We better get on with it, haven't we, really? Because you are looking like you're going to collapse at any minute.
I'll be honest. I'm kind of like swimming at the moment in a bit of sweat, so it would be good.
Okay, let's go.
Attractive as ever for me.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring it forward a few minutes just so that Scott doesn't need a defibrillator. If you don't know what one of those is for, it's for defibbing. We have got Scott is going to unveil the most important moment of the night. It's Scott Tease. Oh, very nice. Here we go. Charles hands. Here we go. Nice. There we go. Scott Tease. He's gone for something slightly different tonight, Scott. Tell us more.
There is a bit of a story behind it. So it may look plain now, but if I just do a quick turnaround, I don't know if this is going to work, but it should see on the back.
Oh, stand up slightly. Stand up slightly. There we go. That's it. Perfect. Perfect. Scott the Quizmaster Jones. Hey, look at that.
So that was a gift from a lot of my quizzes when we first started doing the online quizzes. At the start of lockdown last year, they brought me a little T-shirt to say thank you. And it was mainly organised by Al from Pockets.
Can I just little T-shirt? You mean extra medium?
Yeah.
Extra medium. Extra medium, Scott.
Yeah. You know me well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I just wanted basically to show her how much I actually appreciated the gift from the people that got it, me and the chipped in. As they know, I play a bit of darts. They got me a little darts T-shirt with a quiz on the back, multi-purpose.
Nice.
If I'm hosting the quiz, I can play it. I can wear it. If I'm playing darts,
you had it on Friday night, apparently.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have not even bothered to wash it between now and then, have you?
Do you know what? It's slightly embarrassing. It was like, I didn't even realise that until I saw Al's comment, and I was like, "Oh God, yeah."
Al's dropped you in it.
I've literally been wearing it ever since, and I'll be honest, I don't think I'm going to take it off.
No, it suits you down to the ground. It absolutely suits you. And we are like RWS saying we're colour coordinated. Look,
we are. I mean, we did phone each other beforehand and say, "What are you wearing?"
Yeah. It was text, wasn't it? Text. We text, didn't we? We text.
We text, yeah. We're men.
Yeah, we're men. We text. Sent DM'd you, didn't I, hun? DM'd you, hun? PM me, hun. Do all that.
You did,
PM me,
mate,
hun.
yeah.
Oh my God, can't believe that happened. What, hun? PM me. Tell me what, hun? Tell me more. I'm here if you need me. PM me. Oh, don't get me started on the Facebook messaging stuff. Don't get me started.
I feel like you've done that before. I was like very talented.
Very talented.
You are a very talented man, or you've done that before.
A bit of both, probably. Is it long enough? Because when you lift your arm to throw your darts, does it reveal your six-pack?
That's smooth, to be fair, from NMS.
That is
quite smooth. But yeah,
she's a charmer, isn't she? Eh? Huh?
To be fair, when I'm playing darts, you can often see a six-pack. Unfortunately, it's a six-pack of Carlin that's behind me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's great.
It is Jennifer Ball.
Right.
I just seem to have got a blank message from you. Just blank message.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, whether that's just that she's lost for words of how great it was.
I think that's the problem. She's lost for words. Do you know the worst thing about doing this show is my beard wants tidying up and I keep seeing bits and it's really annoying me because you can see yourself, obviously.
See, I've become a bit of a model now for college students where every couple of weeks I just grow my beard as much as I can, grow the hair, and then I go in and let them do what they need to on it.
Oh, have you become a bit of a hairdressing model, have you?
Yes.
What, have they started calling you Girls Will Jones?
It's for the male hairdressing, of course.
They're called barbers. Get Bunster will do your hair for you. It does mine. Looks mine Saturday again. Nice work as well. Nice bit of architecture from Bunster.
Living that, yeah.
Got me back there. Got the lines back in. Yeah. So you're a male model at the college.
Well, I mean, I have been a model at the college before, but it didn't end well for me.
So what
I don't know if I could tell that story on here.
Yeah, you can. We're all mates. No one will know. We're not international. No one will know. No one cares.
So it's just a bit embarrassing, really. So I got a phone call one morning off the marketing and said, like, would you mind if we used you for some photos for the college promotion? And I played it cool. I was like, yeah, I've got 10 minutes spare. That's fine. I can come down to that. But inside, I was like, oh my God, I've been asked to model. Yes. Right. And I was so excited. And I put the phone down and said, made a big deal in the office, just going downstairs to do a bit of modeling. And all that. Yeah. Walking down there. Whoa, look at me, model. Sat there. Everyone's walking past in reception. I'm there with all these lights on me, cameras taking photos of me, sat in these beanbags with some headphones on. Right. So go forward 6 months on that. There's a big sort of award night going on at college. I've had to go down to sort of check everything's working with the projector and all that. And it is. And there's a big video on a massive screen going through all different stuff for the college. Then up pops a picture of me, right, doing my modeling. And I thought, first time I've seen myself on this thing. And it's on like a massive, probably like 100-inch wide projector screen. That's what we're on. And then across the bottom, it scrolls. To learn more about special needs courses. Turns out that the pictures were being taken for the learning support prospectus, and I was the face of it.
Shouldn't laugh, should we? Really, to be fair, but that is quite a funny story because you really thought you were going to be some sort of model, didn't you?
And that's the bit that it sounds like it could be harsh, but I think the thing was that I really thought that I was going big time with it. I thought this is it. I'm going to be on the side of buses. I'm going to be all over town.
Yeah. You're on the side of them jumbo buses, isn't you? That bloke on the back, drain doctor.
That is me. Yeah, take anything I can get. So ever since then, I've been careful of what I've agreed to do.
I can't see some of those emojis that people see on my screen because I've got an Apple product, so it's not showing me some of the emojis. Russell's, I can't see Russell's, can't see Jennifer's. Russell said the top of your head could be used for the French polishing class.
I mean, if that's what they need to, I'm happy. As long as they're modelling, I'm happy to do it.
Face says, your hair looks great, Scott. Just roll with it.
There we go. Just say, though, the emojis
Cheers,
that
Al.
we're missing,
See you later, mate.
they're just smiley faces. Thanks, Al. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you. Well, I would say I'll see you down Pocket soon, but you probably won't be there. You'll probably be on holiday or something. So. But yeah, I think you did mention earlier that he should be in Italy at this moment in time. So we'll let him off being away.
Yeah, okay. Rich Fowler, there's lots of blank messages coming through tonight now.
I don't know whether it's the system or people just don't want to talk to us. NMS, you two have cheered me up tonight. I've had a crap weekend, and tonight has made up for it. Well, do you know what? That's what it's all about. That's why we're here. And if one person smiles, then we're happy, aren't we?
Absolutely. That's what life is all about. You've got to smile. You've got to keep smiling, even on the days when you don't really want to. If you can have a little 30-second smile at yourself in the mirror, and that's all you can muster, and you don't want to show the outside world, that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. Good on you, NMS. Keep going.
But I still think there's people out there that are going to have stories like the one I just told. Pop them in the chat. Let's have a little. I mean, I don't know if people are now taking a mickey.
Loads of blank messages. So if you've got anything that you've done this week that you're really proud of, let's go down to some positive, happy news. Have you done anything this week that you're really proud of? Something that's happened in your world? Don't make it a big big story because we haven't got time, but just let us know so we can all give you a little round of applause or something. I don't know. You've cooked your first casserole. I don't bloody know. It don't matter. You've planted your first plant and it's grown into a beautiful flower. I don't really know. You've kicked your first person off the caravan park face or something. I don't know, whatever. Somebody must have done something this week that's made them feel a little bit chuffed with themselves.
I've got something that made me smile this week.
Go on then.
And you know what? It's been mentioned, but I'm going to mention it again because it made me smile. I got introduced onto my quiz by John McDonald.
You did?
Yeah. And I think with that, I know I got my phone started going mad just after the video. And I thought, was everyone going like, oh, God, that was quite good. But it was just everyone basically taking the mick at me saying I look like a little child at Christmas when the video was on.
But that's what we said, like we discussed before the show off air. These little things sometimes can make us so excited deep down, like our little boyhood or girlhood dreams will come true. And that's what it's all about. It's just being excited and being grateful for these little things that to others might be little, but to us they're huge. Yeah, I'm chuffed for you.
And if it's something that makes you smile, then go for it.
Yeah,
don't hold back. Smile.
Yeah, smile. What we got there, both looking good. Fair play. I need a new career. Lou Smith. Well, you can make changes, Lou. That's within your control. Jennifer Bull, painting my spare room. It's going to be my office. Good on you. Good on you. Top word.
And, if you need any help decorating, don't bother calling me because I'm lazy and useless. But I'm sure Andy will give you a hand.
Yeah, I can give you a number of some friends of mine. H&H Decorators. They're really, really good. 2 young ladies. Fantastic. Highly recommended. Because I'm not interested either. But thanks, Jenny. Anyway, for asking us both. It's really good here. NMS, who? John McDonald. He's the guy from the darts that we mentioned earlier. He did a quiz thing. Bunster was doing some toast for nearly 45 minutes. How many loaves were you doing? So Face's campsite or caravan park has been opened today, and within 3 hours, everybody had nicked what they could: soaps, brushes, and sanitizers, etc.
Hard times, mate. Hard times.
Hard times, yeah. People are making up for not being able to nick them during the summer, so they got to nick them back sometime, haven't they?
But what I get is, if they've nicked them within 3 hours, then does that mean that they're still there? Because surely they booked the caravan overnight.
Yeah. So you could just go back in and take them back, couldn't you? Rightfully mine. What's rightfully not? What have I done this week? I want to find something I've done this week. Think. Actually, to be honest, getting those 4 boxes out of the garage that have been there since 2009. There's a pile of boxes in there. Getting those and starting that little project was actually a nice little win for me. I've got a pile of stuff that's going to go to the charity shop, books I'm not going to read, and there's a lot of books that I've got on the shelf to be read. So I'm really pleased. I'd forgotten I'd had a lot of them.
And that's the big thing, right? You said about like tidying up the garage and stuff. I mean, I think a lot of us are always guilty of like forever looking at stuff and going, I need to tidy that soon. I need to do that. And sometimes just that first stage of actually starting it is the massive step, isn't it?
It's quite nice because when I went back out of the 4 boxes, 2 had to go back in empty because they're plastic ones, and I want to keep them in case I want to move stuff. But it was nice to see the pile lower.
Yeah.
You know, just yeah. So it was. I was really tough for that. So that was something nice that I did this weekend. And we had lovely walks as well. 2 fantastic walks. 1 fantastic walk, I should say. This Saturday was lovely. We enjoyed that. So I like our walks. Me and RWS. So that's good. Sutton Park School is making stuff, Andy. Well, a lot of these are old books, so I can't imagine Sutton Park will want them. And there's actually some value in there, so I'm probably going to sell some before I go to the charity shop. But that's worth, Jenny, that's worth noting. Sutton Park School are taking stuff. I presume when you say taking stuff, because I went to Sutton Park myself for many years, 40, how old am I now? 52. So I left there. I went there when I was 5. So 47 years ago, I started at Sutton Park. So what when you say they're taking stuff, what is that? Put a plug in there, Jenny. What's that? What are they taking stuff for? Old clothes for them to do projects? Are they taking what are they taking? Let us know, and if I've got stuff, I'll know where to take it.
I thought you meant they were stealing stuff. I mean, like Sutton Park School were going out and taking like things off people. They
probably had them all from Faces Caravan Park. They went on a field trip. Sutton Park School have been down to Faces Caravan Park and taken stuff.
Well, you don't do it on your own doorstep, do you? You want to do it miles away.
NMS, she's ordered some candle wicks to make some candles. She's really excited. It's the little things. So watch this space. Happy days.
Maybe you could have a candle for your recommends.
I could have a candle for my recommends. They're going to be scented NMS. You know where to send.
There we go.
Get them in. We will do you a review. And don't forget, you will become an international bestseller the next morning. Jennifer's the PTA for school parents. Yeah, what sort of stuff they want? I don't know, what they want. They want old clothes, they want books, they want pens and paper. Tell me what they want. And if I've got it, I'll gladly nip it up the road to Mrs. Hollingsworth. She was the headmistress when I was there. I'm imagining she's still there. So I'll pop in and see her. Mrs. Snow, Mrs. Wright.
Have a cup of tea.
Yeah, they'll all still be there. I'll pop in, see them. Happy days.
Perfect. Well, it looks like we've got you a candle. And Matt says okay.
Yeah. Jenny's going to send me a list. I've got a list and a candle. Hey, it's worth coming on to, isn't it?
It is, man. I mean, I'm feeling a bit left out. You're getting all these presents sent, yeah?
I'm getting all these presents. A candle and a list. Candle and a list. Old pants, vest, socks, and things for the PE box. Yeah, we'll be with it.
So, Face, we are collecting. Me and Andy collecting themselves. If you want to send them to me personally,
yeah, Tom, don't they?
Your old pants and vests and stuff. I'll make sure they're used.
Make sure they're extra medium, though. Extra medium, you need. Jenny, just send it if you want to put the page. By all means, stick it on or send it me as a post. Send it me as a message, and I'll put it on the various pages that Scott and I are part of. So, if the school are asking for things, then just send it me in a message as a list, and I'll put it on Awesome Together and You Matters and my own personal, and just put a shout out for things. No harm in asking. Scott says you can't. It doesn't hurt to ask.
That's it. And Jim, I'll tell you what, I'll even give it a share as well and post it on my page for you.
Hey, how about this? Scott knows people,
Huh? I know 3 people, so that's going to really help.
And one of them's me.
Yeah, the other one's Jennifer.
Yeah.
No, but see, Face teased me. He's got no pants to send down because he's been using them for face masks.
He has. NMS is asking if they're clean because she's hoping, because that's another website. It is. There is actually a website for selling dirty pants. Somebody told me. Yeah. Anyway, different story.
There's some weird stuff out there. Like there's one you can people pay to watch women eat. Like a woman who's got. I saw the program. She a woman had an eating disorder, so she used to you sit in a paddling pool in her back garden, and feed herself food through a tube. You used to mash it all up, and then she used to make about £6,000-7,000 a day from selling the videos on YouTube and stuff like that.
Yeah, people make. I mean, there's that. What's that? OnlyFans, isn't there? And people do some random things, and people pay to watch it. Some of them make stupid money.
What's OnlyFans, right?
It's about where only your fans can go. I think.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't got an account on that one actually.
Yeah, because you wouldn't pay for it, would you? That's why.
I wouldn't pay for it. Don't need to. Yeah, no, yeah. You can make money doing almost anything these days.
Yeah, blokes pay to watch women fart. Yeah, that was on. I don't know if you saw it. It was on this morning. The other day, they were talking to a woman about it.
Well, come on, sorry.
And no, just saying that she literally blokes used to send her money, to like for her to fart for them.
Well, there was an article in something that I was reading, and there was a woman and her family, like her husband knew, and they got 2 kids, lovely, normal, everyday, run-of-the-mill family in America. Skint, he'd lost his job in furlough and lockdown and all that sort of stuff. She'd lost hers. So she started an OnlyFans account doing something. And he said, yeah, okay, do it. She just dresses up in school uniforms or whatever. Right? Nothing pornographic. It's erotic, but not pornographic. Her husband's on with it. She does $7,000 a week. $7,000 a week. And her husband, he said, it's just, I trust her. He said, she's not doing anything pornographic. She's literally just dressing up in these outfits, provocative outfits, obviously, but she's doing $7,000 a week now.
I mean, just because I want to look at this up for myself, just to check that it's true. Do you know what the OnlyFans account username was?
Who are you, Pete Townsend? Research. Or we getting shouted at, Scott? We're getting shouted at.
You are. I mean, to be fair, we haven't got that long left. I think it's about time we did a Andy recommends.
I'm ready.
I think we need, and I don't know how you feel about this, but we need a secretary.
We do need a secretary.
Keep us in check a little bit. Watch the show and keep us in check.
Well, NMS, you don't worry, you don't need $7,000. You don't need it. RWS.
So you've got Andy who's worth more than £7,000.
She is worth way more than £7,000. I'd pay £7,000 not to do it if I had £7,000, obviously.
Except if you've got that kind of money, mate, we can can arrange some other things.
I haven't got that kind of money.
Yeah. Right. Andy, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm all ready. I've got them. Right. RWS, are you ready? Because I'm ready.
Right, I'm going to channel my inner John McDonald.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome for Andy Recommends. It's Andy.
Hello. Well, the other day I received in the post, got home from work, there was a little grey package dropped in my letterbox. It's quite amazing, really. And it just said on it, and I haven't got the package, The Meister, 86 Franchise Street, from The Face, Trevella Park, Crantock. And in it was a little note, handwritten note, that says, Meister, that's me, you have to review these sweets on your live on your Monday show. I spent 8 hours driving from here to Hull with just these to eat. They are sticks you need to stick in your mouth, and no, I'm not going to say what that is because he's not selling it really. They are disgusting. Stick 2 in your mouth and they taste like soap. Go live with them. I want to see what you think. No cheating. You must open them on air and put 3 in your mouth. Have a great day, Face. So here we have the said sweets, and to show no cheating, I haven't opened them. They haven't been opened. They are Bobby's, a bit like Bobby's Nuts, blue raspberry bonbons, insanely fruity, crazily chewy. Now these have been sent up by Face. How many have I got to put in? 3. So let's just go with the package. Nice touch of blue, that. Nice touch of blue. Bonbons, good goods, as they say in France, good goods. You can get Bobby's Foods on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Instagram. They're great sweets, bobbysfoods.co.uk. They've got sugar, glucose syrup, vegetable fats, palm and coconut, maltodextrin, acid, citric acid, natural flavouring emulsifier E473, plant concentrate, spirulina, and they may also contain traces of peanuts, nuts and milk. Now, 25 grams of these, and this bag is, I don't know what weight this bag is, but 150 grams. So 25 grams of these is 92 calories. And there are 6 25-gram servings in here, obviously. And they must be stored in a cool, dry place. So let's go with these. And they're suitable for vegetarians. Insanely fruity, crazily chewy. Right, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm opening them for the first time. Very easy to open. Quite liking that. Easily accessible. One sweet there. Standard bonbon. coated, powder coated. Yeah, powder coated. You can see that there. Little bit of powder just coming off there. That's quite nice. There we go. Look, a little bit of powder. I don't know what they're coated in, but it doesn't matter. One. Let's just put them there so you can see I'm going to eat three. So there's one. Oh, there's one there. Two. Three. There we go. So there's three there. Three. I'm going for three. I've got to put in. Let's see what happens with this. If I gag Scott, be prepared to come back on very quickly. So we're going to go for three. And Face, you might be miles away, but don't forget, comebacks are a bitch. And someone has to do them. Oh, I'm getting a broken jaw. I was expecting a lot worse. They're actually reminding me of Anglo Bubblies. Remember them? Them chewing gums that were really hard and really thick in a sweet wrapper. Anglo Bubblies. No. I've got to be honest, that's not what I was expecting. I was expecting to be gagging and throwing up and all sorts. But I've got to say, I could do an 8-hour trip to Hull on these. Mom. They're not as good as lemon bonbons, to be fair. And they're very, very chewy. Mom. Face. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I could actually quite happily have them. So I am going to, Face. I'm sorry. I am going to recommend Bobby's Blue Raspberry Bonbons for the Bonbon Aficionado. Recommended.
And there we go. Andy recommends. I mean, I'm a little bit disappointed. I wanted to see like water coming out your eyes, stuff coming out your nose. I mean, Face thinks they're disgusting. So you're either got a really good taste for disgusting stuff.
No, they remind me of Anglo. Remember Anglo Bubbly, the chewing gum?
No.
The really thick little bubble gum.
Oh yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah.
That's the flavour I got. That's the flavour I've got. And he's disappointed. Even Face, because Face was trying to set me up there. I know he was. I knew he was. But no.
You're right. I think you're just all man, aren't you? That's the thing.
I'm putting him over there.
Although Lou Smith does want to see your tongue. It's all right. Nothing wrong there.
Nothing.
No. So yeah, Face is disappointed.
No, perfectly edible, Face. I've got to say, it's because you've been so used to sucking straw or whatever it is you do in Devon, eating grass.
That's it. Lost your touch down there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. They are recommended.
Oh,
you need to find another thing, Face. You need to find something else.
Look at him now. Look, he's got a swagger around him, hasn't he? I think of something else to beat me. Nothing can keep me down.
Andrew has got very good taste. Obviously, RWS is just saying there. Yeah, yeah. You need to. Maybe that's what I could do. You know, remember like Room 101. I could be like recommends or not recommends.
Yeah,
I could end people's careers.
You could be Frank Skinner.
I could probably end careers. Ah, look, he's gonna search something out now. Look.
Okay, I've been meaning to do something for a while, but I've got a challenge that I want me and you to take.
Okay.
Together. But it's obviously going to be a secret. I might speak to Face to make sure he's not got the same idea.
Tell me.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Theatrics that we do is unreal, isn't it?
Brilliant.
It's not magic, isn't it?
It's not magic. It's not in the same room.
I mean, technically, like my arm is now in your room. That's just how it works. It's like a little force field there.
Scott!
How much fun can you have from playing on camera?
Yeah, we're not rehearsed.
I mean, that's probably the worst thing about it. It's like this is just stupid stuff being made up on the spot.
Yeah, this isn't rehearsal. We're not really professionals. Yeah, I know it looks like we are. We know what we're doing. We haven't spoken since the last show. Yeah.
I mean, Lou Smith says we're frozen. If we're frozen on people's screens, I really hope it's frozen with my finger in your eye there.
Scott!
I mean, I've got the world's smallest arm there, but...
Scott, get off!
There we go.
I got the art, that's it. Scott! get your finger out my arm. Oi. Thanks. Cheers, Scott.
I mean, I don't know if anyone else is finding it funny, but we are, so...
It is. It's really good, that. Yeah. It's really good.
Yeah, but numbers have kicked in. That's what it is. It's
yeah, they have.
I think those sweets, they weren't actually sweets. That's what Faze has done. He's
no, don't say that because they could be anything. They are bobbies, and I know he has stuck with his bobbies. Oh, it's knobbies nuts, isn't it? You normally
Nobbies, yeah.
No, they're all right. I like them, obviously.
You can't beat Nobbies nuts.
No, you can't. Well, you can if you're that way inclined.
Right. Well, we are getting very close to the end of the show. So if there's anything you do want to talk about with us, pop it in the chat now because we haven't got long. Richard Farlow says, aye. They're
fishing bait. Where's Bob Holness gone? Oh, there he is.
Oh, you don't need to lose Bob.
Here he is.
Yeah.
Me and Bob.
So what we should have done was when you showed it, I said, I don't know who it is. Can I have a B, please?
Yes.
I never quite got how blockbusters work. I was always a kid watching it. It seemed a bit complicated for me. But that might have been because I was a kid.
Well, yeah, you had to get from one side to the other, didn't you? By picking the letters.
I don't know. I'm not very bright now, let alone as a 5-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still trying to work out how the chase works.
Yeah, I haven't watched much telly, but I never was a big fan of the chase.
Well, I mean, I can't say much because
oh yeah,
a friend of my quiz now, Paul Sinner. We get 6 questions from him every week for the quiz.
Winner, Paul Sinner.
Yeah, it wasn't. Was he on the quiz? He was number 9, Paul Sinner.
He was too busy bloody eating Indians when he was supposed to be interacting with his audience.
Just to clarify, as Indian takeaways, not eating Indian.
How would he do that?
Yeah. How?
My lad asked me last night to explain solar eclipse to him.
Go on.
I said, no, son.
There we go. I mean, the trouble is, I've got loads of jokes that I want to tell, but I can't because, they're not appropriate.
Made one up at work the other day. What's the best sport to play after 9 o'clock?
Don't know.
Tennis.
Oh,
Made that up and everything.
I'm proud of you. That's
Cheers, mate. Thanks.
No worries.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are said our hit in the end. But I mean, you're absolutely loving them bonbons, aren't you?
Oh, we got 150 grams straight there. I won't sleep now for a week.
No, you're gonna be buzzing all night.
I
don't know why. Because I think I mentioned last week that I broke the chair. Yeah. So we've got a new chair, but it's quite comfy. I just find myself now just totally relaxing in the chair, just sitting back and
that's cool.
Just enjoying life. I was doing it the other night in the quiz. I was reading out questions. I was laid back, just absolutely loving life.
I've just realised, is that Star Wars in your picture?
There is Star Wars in the picture. Yeah. It's a picture of loads of.
Thank you very much, Lou. Good night.
Loads of different film or music artists all in there. So you Elvis in there somewhere. I think Indiana Jones is there. Yeah, Star Wars dudes. Yeah, Dalmatians. Can't remember what else is it now. Batman's there. Rocky Balboa. Yeah, I think Sherlock Holmes is there somewhere. Lauren Hardy. So it's a decent little photograph,
Elvis Costello.
that. Oh, is there another Elvis? I don't think there is there?
Elvis Costello.
Right? Yeah.
Only one Elvis, wasn't there? Elvis
Oh,
Costello.
right.
His dad was in our White's adverts, wasn't he? Allegedly. I don't think that's true, though, is it? Or is it? I don't know.
I couldn't say.
Our White's lemonade. I'm sure that was Elvis Costello's dad, or the rumor was it was Elvis Costello's dad.
No, I don't know whether you're joking or not.
No, check the facts. Check the fact. Let me have a look. Our White's lemonade. It was our White's lemonade. And he used to sneak down in the middle of the night in his pajamas and get some lemonade out of the fridge. And it was Elvis Costello's dad. I'm sure it was the actor.
Okay.
Our White.
I'm a quick look so I can find it. Musician Ross McManus, who composed and sang "I'm a Secret Lemonade Drinker" in the 1970s TV ad "Our Whites," just died at age 84 after battling a long illness. Mr. McManus, the father of singer Elvis Costello.
There you go. There you go. I knew it was. I knew it. I knew that was my fact of the day.
To be fair, what impressed me is whatever we talk about, you've always got a wealth of knowledge on that subject.
I just make shit up, mate. Most people just think it's true.
Yeah, to be fair, I think you're actually writing all this into Google before I search it on it.
Andy Google leak. It is. That's what they call me. Yeah.
Well, it's about time that we got to shut Google off.
It is.
So, see, Face thought it was Elvis himself.
He'd have been too young, wouldn't he? I would have thought in the 70s. He wouldn't be about our age, any Elvis Costello. What's lemonade? We can't go on together without lemonade. Yeah, I remember that one. That was one of his biggest hits, wasn't it?
That's classic, yeah.
Yeah, classic.
That's called Suspicious Lemonade, isn't it?
It is Suspicious Lemonade, yeah.
Yeah.
It was. He did quite a few, didn't he? Lemonade Dog. You ain't nothing but a lemonade dog. He did that one. That was one of his most famous. Since I found a new place to dwell.
That's the one I was just going to.
The only street at Lemonade Hotel. He did them all. He did loads.
Yeah.
He did loads.
American Lemonade. That was a great one.
American Lemonade. That was probably one of his best. He did a Hunker Hunker Our White's Lemonade. He did that.
Yeah, there was You Ain't Nothing But have you done that one?
I've done that one. Yeah, keep up. Yeah.
Sorry, mate. I was saying it, then I think he's done this.
There was obviously Our White's House Rock. That was another one.
Mm-hmm.
Doon, doon, psh, psh, doon, soon, yeah. Walk for a party at the county jail.
Hello,
Lee.
Some of them are beginning to wail.
Yeah.
So
anyway, I think we're just waffling crap, aren't we, really, to be honest now? Most people are ready to go. They're waiting for us to go now.
It's that thing where people are, they're finally finished, and then we start talking, for God's sake. But they're gone. But no, we're going to do it now. We're going to say goodbye. Sorry, Andy, I do want to point out, though, before we go, that Lee mentioned, did Andy just say her age? Does he not know your true age, Scott? I am only 21.
And Elvis Costello is 66.
Oh, there you go.
Shocking, isn't it? That's shocking. That's playing by, isn't it? I didn't realise he was that old.
And NMS also said at the bottom, Scott is just a baby.
That's nice. It's a nice touch.
So, I think everyone knows they're youthful I am, which is great.
They do know. They can see it. It's all there. It's all there to all its glory. It sings. It sings. That's what it is. It sings.
Hashtag scenes.
Hashtag scenes. Yeah.
But thank you everyone again for joining us. I know we waffle on, but it's you waffle on in the chat as well that keep us going. So thank you everyone, and it's a good night from me until next week at 7:30.
It is, and it's a good night from Bob and me, and Bob is bonbons. See you soon.
Cheerio.